Hi, my name's Stevenson, and I'm going to be talking about outdoors and adventurous activities. These are activities that are mostly done outside, that are very physically and mentally challenging. The first sports that I'm doing is rock climbing, canoeing, gliding, and snowboarding. The first sport I'm talking about is rock climbing. This is a land-based sport which is mostly you're climbing up a rock face. You can either do this naturally or on an artificial rock face. The equipment that you need is a harness, helmet, rock climbing shoe, belay and rope. What is the national government body? The national government body is the British Mountaineering Council, or known as the BMC. What qualifications are available for the participants? The participants will be able to get a certificate that shows that they are able to do the basic skills of rock climbing. The qualifications for the instructors, they can get an outdoor instructing level 1. This will allow them to take a group of participants and teach them the basic skills of rock climbing outdoors, but also they can do this in an artificial rock climbing place. The safety equipment. The harness is tied to the rope. This will help the climber to be safe if they fall. The rope is like a guide as they're climbing. Also, if they fall, because it's tied to the harness, the descent will not be as fast as it would. The helmet. The helmet is to stop any head injuries, because you might dislodge rocks as you're climbing, and someone beneath you might get the rocks to hit them. Rocks might hit their head. The belay is for the sport players. As the rock climber is climbing up, he has to pull down a rope to help the climber. However, if the climber falls, he has to lock the rope. This will stop the climber from falling, and it will also decrease the speed of how fast they are falling. Canoeing. So what is canoeing? Canoeing is a water-based sport. This, just like rock climbing, this is also physically and mentally challenging, due to that you have to keep the canoe balanced as you are moving forward, backwards and turning. What equipment do you need? You will need a helmet, a canoe, a buoyancy aid and some pedals. What qualifications will the participants get? The participants will get a certificate just like rock climbing to show that they are able to do the basic skills successfully. The instructors can get qualifications are BCU level 1 or BCU level 2. This is where, depending on what level they are, a level 1 is where they can assist someone deliver the sessions. A level 2 is where they are able to deliver their own session. What is the national government body? The national government body for canoeing is the British Canoeing Union. Whereabouts can you do canoeing? You can do the canoeing at the Wimbledon Park Water Sports Centre. Safety equipment. For canoeing, you'll have a wetsuit. The wetsuit is able to keep your body heat as close to your body, just in case you fall in. If you do fall in to the water, your body heat will heat up the water particles and it will keep you even warmer. The buoyancy aid will be able to keep your head above water if you do capsize. The helmet will be able to protect your head from any rocks or anything that can cause any head injuries under the water if you do capsize. Gliding. So what is gliding? Gliding is a air-based sport, which is in a plane that has not got no engine. What qualifications are available for the participants to be able to get a certificate that shows that they are able to successfully do the basic skills of gliding? What qualifications will the instructors get? Instructors can get an SOB acknowledgement, which allow them to basically go up in the glider and help the participant with any of the skills that they are learning. What is the national government body? National government body is hang gliding and paragliding association, or known as the BHPA. What equipment do you need for gliding? For gliding, you'll need a plane, a seat belt, and a helmet. Whereabout are you able to do gliding? You could do gliding at the Surrey Hill Gliding Club. Safety equipment. Safety equipment that you need is a seat belt. This will be able to keep you in the seat if you land the plane hard. You won't fall out the seat and cause any injuries. The helmet is to stop any head injuries. So if you do land, you won't hit your head on anything that could be harmful. The next sport is snowboarding. So what is snowboarding? Snowboarding is a land-based sport. This sport is normally done on snow. What equipment do you need for snowboarding? You'll need a board, boots, helmet, gloves, and goggles. The qualification that the participants can get, certificate that shows that they are able to successfully do basic skills safely. The qualifications that the instructors will need is the snowboarding level 1. This will allow them to instruct participants how to do the basic skills correctly. The national government body is the British Ski and Snowboarding, or known as the BSS. Where are you able to do snowboarding? You'll be able to do the bowl. You can do this at the Bowl Snow Sports Centre at Sand Hill Lane, Ed Green. The safety equipment is the helmet to stop any head injuries if you do crash, so you won't cause any concussions or anything like that. The goggles is to protect your eyes from any snow, ice, or anything that could cause any harm to your eyes. The boots and gloves are just to keep your hands and feet warm as you are skiing. The jacket is to keep your body temperature as close to your body as you are snowboarding. If you do fall over, it will be able to keep your body heat in and keep the cold out. The countryside code. These are the basic codes that you should go by when you're in the countryside. These be able to keep the environment clean, so you respect the surrounding. So if you've got any litter, don't drop it. Keep it with you, because animals might eat the litter, which could be harmful for them. If you open a gate and walk through it, if it's closed, you must close it. You must close it once you come through it. You also have to keep the noise down because the animals and natural wildlife, or the people that are living in the surrounding areas, will not like it. What effects can these sports do to the environment? Rock climbing. Because you're climbing up and down the rock faces, this will be able to erode the rocks. Also, pollution due to you have to drive to the place that you're going to climb. Canoeing. The effects that the sport does is it erodes the rocks underneath the water, because you are pushing the water pushing the water to move forward, so the water will be rubbing across the rocks that will be erosing the rocks down. Also pollution due to you have to drive there to the place. The next sport is gliding. The effects that gliding has is that it's basically just pollution due to you have to drive to the place that you're going to do it. Also, they have to get a plane to pull you up to the height that you will be gliding down. Snowboarding. The effects of the environment that snowboarding does is pollution due to you have to drive to the place that you're going to. Also erosion to the rocks because you are snowboarding down the slopes, and this can cause an avalanche due to you are loosening up the snow. To make sure that you do all these sports safely, you should do a health and safety check before you go. You should make sure you've got a first aider there that is qualified. Make sure the instructors are qualified to deliver the session. You can also make sure that you have any way to contact emergencies for an ambulance, anything like an ambulance. Also, whenever you're doing any of these sports, double check yourself. So for rock climbing, when you're checking the clip on the ropes when you're harnessed, don't check it yourself and ask a buddy to check it. This also accounts for the belay. For canoeing, you can ask someone to make sure that your buoyancy aid's on properly, your helmet's on properly, and make sure that there's nothing wrong with the canoe. For gliding, once you put the helmet on and the seatbelts on, you can double check with a buddy, make sure they can check their seatbelts as well for you. Same with snowboarding. They can check the bindings on your boots that are secure. They can check your helmet is not faulty, and that's it. Thank you very much.